entering Week 16, what does the luxury of an extra day of recovery do for your guys?
Well, you're going to lose that day next week. We got a short week. So gave our coaches a chance to look ahead to Kansas City a little bit. And we'll try to get the veteran players, the guys that need a little extra day, to get an extra day. And hopefully we used it wisely.
Do you have any sense on KO this week at this point? Or?
Feeling a little more optimistic, though. I think he's got a much better chance of playing this week. We could sure use him.
It was just a practice squad signing, but what do you like about Peterman?
Yeah, I heard got a lot of calls last night for that. You know, let me say this: A.J. McCarron has had a baby, he and his wife, so he's in Alabama. Not quite sure exactly when he's going to be back. That leaves us with one quarterback. We're happy to have Nate Peterman, a guy that's played in this league this season. He was an opening day starter, so we've signed him to the practice squad, and we'll see where that leads us. Hopefully A.J. and his family are happy and healthy, and he can get back here soon. But in the time being, Peterman's got a lot to learn quick.
Do you anticipate that Peterman's time here will he'll be here still after AJ gets back?
Oh, there's a good chance of that. Hope so. Hopefully we can take him into the off-season program and see if we can't restart him and get him going.
You had him at your quarterback camp coming out of college. What did you like about him at that point?
Yeah, well, he's on the practice squad right now. I want to reiterate that to everybody. You know, he's on the practice squad. But I did like the fact that, you know, I go back to the University of Tennessee where he came from. And I spent a lot of time there, and I know what kind of kid he is. I know what kind of worker he is. And I like what he did at Pitt. You know, they beat Clemson. I like what he did in that game at Clemson. You know, he showed some real savvy and some real pocket presence. He's an athletic guy. I know he's had some problems in Buffalo, but again, we're talking about our practice squad quarterback here. We got a big game on Monday night.
Is Gabe's injury such that he might need surgery, or just?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to need surgery, but I do believe it's a 6 to 8 week recovery. So it's a serious injury, and we definitely did the right thing by putting him down, and it allowed us to activate Rico Gafford, a young receiver that is also doubling as a defensive back right now.
You're going to launch an investigation. If Jared didn't make the Pro Bowl, what was your reaction to when that came out?
Well, just very disappointed, obviously. You can't fault Kelsey for making a Pro Bowl. I saw him at close range, too. And I think Eric Ebron has 12 touchdowns. So if you're going to lose out, you might as well lose out to two guys that have had stellar seasons. But he's a Pro Bowler in my book.
When you see Derek being a little over 300 yards away from 4,000 the season, close to 50 sacks, you don't see that combination very often. A 4,000-yard season with 50 sacks the same year. What do you think that says about how he's handled what he's handled this year?
Well, I think he's done well. You know, he's obviously taken some sacks. We got to improve on that. Not just the offensive line and the play calling. He's got to improve on that. He'll tell you that. But I think he's a heck of a quarterback. You know, we've lost some receivers, we've lost some running backs, we've lost several linemen, but he's continuing to be productive, and he's totally into it. He's totally invested, and I'm excited about that.
You guys kind of like your decision about 3 months or so since you guys played Denver the first time. Can you take anything away from the first game that was so long ago, or is it since you guys both have changed so much?
Yeah, not really. They're totally different teams, especially us. You know, Marshawn ran good in that game. I think Amari had 10 catches. Donald Penn was the right tackle. Martavis made a few plays. Gabe obviously was the right guard. We have a lot of things that have changed, but you know, we did some good things offensively. We just couldn't close the deal.
You guys come to any decision about Donald this week?
We'll make that decision here in the next few days, but it doesn't look like he will play this year. It doesn't look like he will be back.